Hey guys, what's going on? So, I don't know, you can probably tell that I'm just in the car right now for a little adventure. I think it's just about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. I don't even know what time it is. But I was just getting ready to go to bed because it's been a long day. And come on, dude. What the fuck, bro? Go. And it's been a long day. And so I was just trying to get to sleep. I got Christina all situated. I got the puppies all situated. And trying to lay down and go to bed. And she was Christina's uncomfortable, she's achy, so I'm helping her make sure she's getting situated, and the puppies are moving around all over the place, and just trying to go through, make sure she's all taken care of, right? And she said she was hungry, which, alright, whatever. I was kind of hungry myself, so I just figured, alright, let me head out, let me get her a little something. She's actually been pretty good. I'm sure most of you know.
Please fasten driver's seatbelt.
Yeah, I don't wear my seatbelt, whatever. But we've got our first little nugget on the way. So Christina, she's been a champ. This is only maybe, I think this is her second, maybe her third, like midnight or late night craving that she's had. So I'm okay with it. It's just like I said, I'm kind of burnt out at this point, wanting to go to sleep. But I gotta hang in there. I gotta take care of her, make sure she's okay. Fuck. Ugh. So she requested Wendy's, which is fine. That's not a problem. The only thing, here's the thing, right? I've lived down in this area in Morris County. I've been down here for 4.5 years, I want to say. There's so many side roads that connect from our area of one highway to the next highway that I can never remember which roads lead to certain points. So there are times I go over and I connect to the connector road and it's too high, then I got to go down. Then there are other times where I hit the connector road and it's too low, then I got to turn around, go back up, do the U-turn. I don't know. So at this point, so I'm looking at the clock now. Finally came up at the rear view camera, so it's 1:01. So I don't know. Marvel was being needy because he didn't want to sleep in his bed. Well, him and Kona, they didn't want to sleep in their bed. Oh, they wanted to stay up. Usually they cuddle in our nook, and like we sleep on our side. So we call our nook basically from our knees down to our feet because we sleep bent with our like bent angled. You know what I mean? So they sleep in that little area, and we're no, get out of bed, go down to your bed. And they weren't having it. They were having an attitude. So the second Christina asked me to come get some food, I came downstairs. Well, they jumped out of their bed onto where I was, and they're up against her, keeping her warm, because that's what they like. They get separation anxiety. So I'm just trying to think, and I've been hungry, not for nothing too. Like I said, I'm hungry also. You know what I mean? I've realistically, I've been hungry since it's 1 o'clock now. I've probably been hungry since probably about 8:30. I've been tempted to either go out or order food and have something delivered. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. I figured, you know what? Just, try to be alright, not eat. Well, for I'm eating. So, I don't know. So that's what that is. So tomorrow, or actually today, it's after midnight, is Memorial Day. Don't have anything planned. Just gonna rest and relax. I just started a new job recently, and I'm on my feet all day, and my feet get my feet get sore. So, and I know I still have stuff to do. I gotta cut the grass tomorrow, provided what the weather is. But I just try to relax and stay off of my feet because I have nerve damage in my one foot. So, so that tends to bother me. But this is perfect right now. Hitting all these lights are green. Watch, just because I said it, one of these they're gonna hit an off cycle, and I'm gonna hit all the lights now. I don't know. Let's see, what do we got on the radio? Ooh, everybody's in the good world. Hold on. And I'm missing with the future. Hold somebody to arms. Hit the floor. Show me what you're working. Since you wait to help your curves in. See, all the lights behind me now they're turning red. And the one in front of me is turning red now. But come on, get in. We were talking about White Castle. We were tempted to do that just because it's closer and it's open 24 hours. But the last time we had White Castle, we both kind of got a little sick. So we're going to do Wendy's. Wendy's is the primary target right now. I think Wendy's is usually open until, I want to say, 2 o'clock. So that's where we're going to hit. Oh man. Just sitting at a light. I've got a car coming up next to me. What is this? This looks like no, it's not a Hyundai. Or is it a Kia? I don't know. He's listening to music in his car. He's got his phone propped up. You can see he's got the iTunes song. So the iTunes screen. So I don't know if he's listening to Nickelback or something, but is that a Kia? Yeah, it's a Kia Forte. Piece of shit. Again, some of the Kias are nicer. A friend of mine, she just got the new Kia Stinger GT, and I don't know what kind of car she had, so I don't know how much of an upgrade it was from what she had to going into the Kia. But I know she was enjoying it. She was excited, about saying, it's a $50,000 Kia. It was designed by BMW. It was like a nice sporty red. I think it had black accents and stuff all around it and stuff. I don't know. So hey, that was what I think that was maybe 2-3 days ago. I think she had just got that. So again, I'm not a Kia person, but good for her. If she enjoys it, that's it's her money. That she has to enjoy it. So, but not me. I'm not a Kia person. I just had a Hyundai that I returned. For the past year, I'd had 2 cars, so that car was paid off last year. But I was like, well, I'm not gonna turn it back in yet. I'm gonna keep it until the lease is over, or the mileage hits, whichever comes up first. And I had a Veloster, and it was a fun little car. I did enjoy it. It served its purpose. It was I'll kind of call it as a carryover car, because I had an Infiniti G before that, and the situation had changed a little bit, so I had to get something a little bit more, down to earth, a little bit more realistic, which was fine. You know what I mean? You can't always have those flashy cars. But, So yeah, you know, it had everything. It had the sunroof, it had the navigation, the rear view camera, it had all that sorts of stuff in it. And it was fun. You know what I mean? But there were certain things about it, because it was like a short wheelbase, you know, and it had the low profile tires in it. You felt all the bumps. It was a rough ride. It was a rough ride. Christina wasn't a fan of it. Christina wasn't a fan of it. No, I don't want to hear this. I should listen to that. Christina, she liked it because I liked it, you know, it made me happy and everything, but overall she wasn't a fan, because again, it was a rough ride. The dogs liked it. Again, it was a 3-door car, so you had basically the driver door, the passenger door, and then behind the passenger you had a rear door over there. So you know, I think the entire 3.5 years I had the car, I'd say there were maybe only, well, I don't know, I'll say less than 10 times did I actually have a person in the back seat. So, but usually it was empty. You know what I mean? The dogs were back there. They enjoyed it. They loved it. I feel bad just because it's back, and I'm not going to put them in my car now. I got an Acura TLX. You know what I mean? And I love my cars. You know what I mean? So it's got it's a rare color combo. So it's like a sapphire blue exterior with like kind of like a light gray interior. Me and Christina, we fought a little bit over the inside of the car, because I like black interior. She likes a light interior, preferably like a tan. So by having the light gray interior in this was a compromise for the both of us. But yeah, no, it's like, you know, I don't want the dog hair in here, you know, and all over the place. And then you figure, you know, like they slobber on the back windows and stuff like that. So I figure, gonna, you know, get things, you know, situated. You know, oh, there's a deer. You know, Bambi, don't move. You know, get things resituated. You know, because like I said, we got our little nugget. She's gonna be here, you know, within the next few weeks. Who knows what the exact timing that's gonna be, and everything. So I told Kona, yes, I know Kona's a dog, she doesn't understand what I'm saying, but I told her that you know, I'll try to, you know, save up some, you know, pocket some money in between. There's another deer, number 2, and that's at least number 2 that I've seen. Who knows how many I've missed. And you know, see if I can get a second car, you know what I mean? So this way it'll be a runaround car again that we'll have, but the dogs like the car, so it's like at this point the only car they can go in is in the back of her truck. And you know, if she's out with it somewhere, I'm not going to take them for a ride or take them to the park or anything like that. Her truck has to be available, you know what I mean? So I'll figure that out. Is this the light here? I think I've almost arrived at Wendy's. I think no, it's one more light. No, it's one more light. So I just gotta go up to the next light up here, and then the food is going to have arrived. Well, not arrived. I'm going to have arrived. Then I gotta go through, place the order, and bring it back home. And at this point, you figure it's 1:12 right now, right? So figure by the time I get back home, eat, I probably shouldn't go, you know, I may not get bed till, I don't know, at least 2:30 at this point, because I should probably relax, stay up a little bit. I don't want to go straight to bed, otherwise my stomach's going to kill me in the morning. So we'll see what happens.